Okay, are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Sorry, guys, I was getting. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna make a joke, but nope, nope, too far. OBS didn't like the name calling and said. Ah, sure, okay. Demonetized. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot worse that's happened on Twitch than someone saying that. Library. Okay, we should have a new book. What we got? Okay, this should hopefully give us some info about Blackbridge. Passed down generations with each new telling, stories change. Yet the more I listened, clear became there could never be a definitive version of the tale, cable, wonder and myth of Blackbridge. I'm skimming. Did you raid Carl some time ago? I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I've rated anyone with playing Blueprints. I did it for a lot for Fallout. I don't think I've done it for Blueprints. Mostly because the Blueprints ones tend to have gone really late. Tomb? What? I'm not reading all this right now. Grave? This is a lot of reading. I don't mind if it's like a letter or two. This is a whole novel. Didn't pass first grade. True. Oh, we have a map. Guys, we have a treasure map. It's okay. We don't need to pass first grade. Screw first grade. We have a treasure map. We also need a shovel. We still need a freaking shovel for this. We can end the day doing something. I'm gonna go down and see if we can get the... I mean, I will definitely read the book on my own time. That is just... does that book actually help with Blackbridge Grotto? That's the entire reason I got it. But that was a very heavy lore book. I was like looking over there for like a microchip or... Nah, okay, cool. I will definitely go back and read it on once stream is over though. The network password. Yes, I did. I tried Swan Song on the password. It did not work. I then tried Marigold just to see if my mom's name worked. Yeah, I will definitely read it after stream. Class, screw you. Okay, maybe not after stream. You should find something for Grotto. Oh, wait! Oh! Yes! Empty. Do you have a hint as to where to go to find something for Grotto? Because right now we have the one blue microchip that was already there. And aside from that, Heavy is the giant brain that wears the crown tree. Aside from that, I don't think we've got any info. I was hoping that book would be like microchip 2 is located over here, but sadly it didn't. They were not like, ah, yes, this is where you'll find these microchips. And also, the lights make it look like they're staring at me, and I'm just not really for that. Okay. Finally, guys, we can go to class. We're still in first grade. Has no gyms. I know. Okay, we gotta go do the dang double statement lying pieces of crud. Oh, okay, they did not do the double statement. Okay, we got this, guys. They gave single statements. This box's statement is both false, incorrect, lie. The blue box contains the gems. If its statement is the blue box contains the gems. Okay, no. Statement is as true as the white box's statement. This statement is as true as the white box's statement. Yeah, only one reference to the gem's location. Yeah, I'm saying it's blue. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's only one reference to its location, it's very difficult for it not to be it. Yeah, it had to be blue. Yeah. Metagame, the parlor game. If you can just metagame the dang math in the darts game, I was fine with it until they started changing up the rules like after like day 70, and they started like I'm like no math I can do will get to the numbers that they are giving me. On day 200, oh gosh, I don't want to be here on day 200. Okay. West Hall. In the okay spot. Got it. Like, I was doing perfectly fine with it. And they just started throwing some BS. I even went through all the numbers, all the possible processes, and I still didn't get. Oh, it's the treasure. We still don't have a freaking. I was gonna say a spoon. Guys, we still don't have a spoon. One sec. Should have gone to school. Look, we've been here for 110 days, and I've gone to school 3 days. Large spoon for eating dirt. I didn't even know we had a classroom. Do I redraw this? I redraw this, right? Oh, now you give me the bourgeois. Okay. 12 to 5. Give me that gem. Oh, they give you lottery draws? Okay. They probably said that, and I just couldn't read because I'm only in 2nd grade. I'm not even paying attention to class. Okay. Wait, we didn't look at anything in here. Look at the colors. I see the colors. Rob. Okay, I'm not sure. One, this is basically supposed to be the math of the Dart game, which is how I've done it. And then they just added some BS. I can read at a 1st grade level. Okay, we're in 3rd grade, guys. It's okay. And 3rd grade's great. Look at this one. Wait, where's the other? Disrespectful. See me after class. So this one was basically telling us how to do the lever puzzle in the lab. I don't see anything else in here other than another red flag. We'll take an apple though. That's a massive red flag. True. We need to go up. Not like that. Oh, frick, you're right, Billard. We need one that goes up. Up, please. Screw it, we're going to 4th grade. Guys, I'm in 4th grade. Map! 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 Oh my god, Nuance is an actual place! Holy crud, Surgeon, you're a genius! Holy crud! The blimp is real! The blimp is real! And this is the map thingy that was in the 46 room. I didn't mean to take that. I'm gonna take a normal screenshot, not. Which had like the numbers and the names of the different things of the different countries. So if we can get back to the 46 room, if we can associate each of these countries with one of those doors, we can then put those numbers in the correct country location in the 46 room to unlock something. The numbers, what do they mean? 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. 4, 8, 16, 23, 42. Don't mind me. Just momentarily freaking out. B minus, dang it. Who can't do geography? I know all 12 continents. The 8th country is Atlantis. Okay, we need to figure out Antarctica. Five out of 7. We don't have more. But there's 8 doors. Wait, there's 8 doors. Wait, shouldn't this literally... Was this an open book test? Okay, I gotta associate what I see on here with what's on here. USA, Canada, Russia, Europe, Australia. North Pole and South Pole, right? I once jokingly said that to my friends and they just went. Actually, no, I said West America. You know, I made it really obvious that I was joking. Yeah, cross-reference. Exactly, Surging. We just gotta figure out which ones are correct on here. Joking. One of them was like, are you joking? And I'm like, I'm not that dumb. I may be horrible at geography, but I'm not that bad. Okay. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I just took a screenshot of this photo. I'm going to pull up that photo. Not that dumb. At least one paper has one correct. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to see which ones are the same among them. All right. Edit. We're going to do room and zoom in, and then another room and zoom in. Up. Save. Okay, we're going to go OBS. We're going to Windows capture, and we're going to screenshot 151. Properties, not properties. Filter. Uncrop. Sure, that works. Did the same? Nice. Okay. All right, let's see. Also, when my OBS crashed, I now can't see any info on the stream. It says I have my uptime is it's not giving me any good info. It's not even showing me chat. At least it's saying I'm streaming. Last time OBS crashed, I was streaming and it said I wasn't streaming. And I was like, I don't know what you want me to do with this information. Okay, so I think this guy got everything wrong. Wait, no, he'll get an F. Okay, 4 out of 7 is also a C minus. You think you get why there's only 7? That first paper is a clue? Okay. Because what's the shape that's missing? Everything is a clue. True. Okay. We got 5 out of 7. Let's look at the 5 out of 7, guys. 5 out of 7. 4 out of 7. I'll get there eventually. Okay, so pretty sure Tetris is the one on the left. Pretty much everyone has Tetris on the left. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna it's gonna be it goes in the square hole. Sweet. I knew it was smart. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Also, what is that actually called on thingy? It's actually called Core. Okay, it's Cora. Okay. Okay, so let me. Well, I cannot use a mouse to type to write. Okay. All right. So we got Cora. Let's see. All right. We got window. Oh, we got the White House. A White House might be Greenland. This one also has White House as Greenland. No. No. Alright. White House is Greenland. Wait! I'm not. That is not a. That was not. I kid you not, that was not intentional. It's like, oh, that kind of looks like Greenland. Oh, that kind of looks like the White House. My brain took looking at surging, typing LOL to put what I was saying together in the correct climate. Okay. Okay, so is rotund. Vera. So originally, I don't think a blimp is part of this digital stuff, remember? To be fair, I was unaware that the White House was a blimp. Wait. If that's the White House, that's that. That's green. Oh, wait, no, the White House is completely different. Because the blimp is supposed to be nuance. Nuance is the one who's supposed to be green. Nuance equals green. So whichever one nuance is. But yeah, no, surging is pretty smart. I stared directly at the colors of the flags in the first one and couldn't figure out what the hint was. That is not a joke. Sometimes I get some really intricate hints and I'm like, oh, I got this. Other times I stare directly at a sheet telling me the color with the sigils and don't see the sigils. I truly believe that is a skill set. Okay. Me in every game. It's like, Okay, let's see. This one had the White House being a C for their grade. Okay, this one has rainbow being a rainbow. This one has triangle being a rainbow. This one has White House being a rainbow. This one has rainbow being a rainbow. Did I screenshot the stamp? Did I? I don't think so, but it'll be at the very beginning of the next day anyway, so we can just go and look at it and then exit out. Okay, let's see. Why should not be a blimp? I swear it looked like a blimp. Okay, so I'm thinking rainbow is rainbow. Rainbow is Morage. Morage. Is that an E or an I? Oh. J. Okay. Wait, you're right. Morage puzzle box is true. Well, tell them that they need to make some of the puzzle boxes easier. Some of them are stupid. Some of them are way too hard. Rain, that would actually make sense why that one would be a rainbow, because it's shaped like a rainbow. Macaroni puzzle box. Okay. Alright, what do you got? You got White House being... Okay, let's ignore that, and let's look at the one that actually has 5 out of 7. Okay, because we got 1, 2, 3. One of these is going to be wrong. Well, 2 of these is going to be wrong, because math. Yay. Okay, they're saying the mountains is top right puzzle piece. Okay, what about you guys? Mountains is top right puzzle piece. Okay. Mountains is top right puzzle piece. Mountains is top right puzzle piece. That seems pretty self-explanatory. There's not much upper variation there, unless everyone was wrong. That's also not me. No, actually, no, that's pretty close to the mountain. Okay, what is the mountain? What's the top right puzzle piece? It is Arch Aries. Okay. So we're gonna... No, not you. Arch Aries. Okay. And then... Okay, so you got that right. You got that wrong. You got that wrong. You must have also gotten that one wrong and that one wrong, because those 3 are right. Aries gang represent. Aquarius over here, which I always thought it was for water, and then I found out it was for air, and I was like, aqua. Why? Okay. And then they have Hourglass as being the Hourglass dude. That would make sense. They have Rainbow as being Hourglass dude. That one would be wrong. You know, I'm thinking Hourglass dude is Hourglass dude. I think that makes sense. Nuance blimp boys. So if they got 5 out of 7 correct, they got 1, 2, 3, 4. One of the ones I have is wrong. Four out of 7. Okay, we know that one's wrong. We know that's wrong. Pretty sure that's wrong. Wait. That one has a completely different... That shape isn't even on the rest of them. We already know what that one is. Okay, no, that one has it. That one has it. What did they change in this one? This one doesn't have the pentagon. What'd they add? Okay, they added the I don't know what the frick to call that. I don't know what to call that. It's not its normal shape. They added the squaragon. Okay. So this one had, I hope this isn't a political statement over squaragon. Trapezoidally extended rectangle. You right. You right. Let me just write that down real quick on the map. That has 8 sides. Fair enough. I didn't count them. I was thinking square, and then oh, you're right. Yeah, that would be. Oh no, I was thinking the 6 sides, like you mush together a square and then a hexagon, whichever one has 6 sides. Look, I'm only in 4th grade. I don't know my shapes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say, tim 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 tim. That's not good. Disability. ADHD here. Agreed. 100%. Why does it keep changing my let? Why does it keep? Oh, it's because no. Yeah, why was it doing that? It was like grabbing it. Okay, sure. Chink, chink, chink. Nope, you're too thick. Screw that. Square. Eh, eh, eh. That works. Okay. So we know that one's wrong. We know that one's wrong. They also got a C minus, which would imply that they got 4 of them correct. Which would be this one, this one, this one. We think that one is wrong. True. But if nobody else has included that shape on there. Okay, let me do this. Let me open the image real quick. From the puzzle box and the Pentagon sigil is really, yeah, true. Oh, true, yeah, because they were talking about like dissenters and stuff. Okay, all right, let's see. All right, so no, 1, 2, 3. This one's probably the no. If there's 4 that are correct. I really feel like this one should be I really feel like this one should be the hourglass, if I can be completely honest. Okay, so we just need to figure out what's different between the 5 and 7 and the other 5 and 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, they got that one wrong. And that one. Right? Am I just equivocating shapes where there's no actual correlation? What do they have these two as? Pentagon, hourglass. Okay, what about you? Pentagon, diamond. Pentagon. Political dude. Okay, that one's Pentagon. There's too many Pentagons for it not to be Pentagon. Okay. And Pentagon is Orinda Aries. Orinda Aries. Okay. Which leaves us with 2. And then there were 2. And it is triangle and hourglass. If we're to assume that they got 5 out of 7 correct, and that what I have on my beautiful drawing is correct, then what they messed up was hourglass and diamond. Okay, and if we go over here and say the same thing, macaroni noodle and diamond swapped. Yeah, they swapped. But that would still be 1, 2. For pasta, so true. I need a comparison of all of them side by side to see the grades. Okay. I mean, we feel pretty certain that Cora is correct. So I'm gonna put a check mark next to that one. I'm pretty certain that that one is correct. I'm also certain you think it's hourglass on the right side? Let me check the others. Hourglass. Arch is arch. England is diamond. And then they would have swapped those 2. Then hourglass would be this bottom dude. Alright, let's see if that would give them the correct number. This would be wrong. This would be wrong. This would be wrong. Diamond, hourglass, that. You're correct, Surgeon. Good job. You passed the test. Then this would be 1, 2, 3, 5, and then bleh, and those 2 would be flipped. Then you come over here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go, yeah. And then those are flipped. That one TV show. Okay, so hourglass is... Alright. Let me... Hourglass is gonna be... We're just gonna drop... There we go. You know what it is. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so that's nuance. Nuance. Okay. And that one is Uraja. Raja. Okay. All right. I think we got that right. Okay. Did I pass the test, guys? Did I pass? Did I pass? They take pics the map themselves. Ooh, good point. One sec. Let me just go. Screenshot. Screenshot. Oh wait, third era versus what? That's a freaking 8. Look at the freaking 8. Oh. I could actually just click it. The 8. 46 might. Bruh. What do they do? Oh yeah, this is Grandpa's cold. The 8th country was actually the North. Wait, what? Actually, no, it says the South Key. I think this is the South Pole. Also, you look at me and you tell me that my uncle wasn't in a cult. Look at this map and tell me my uncle wasn't in a cult. What the What? What's the White House doing there? Is that Greenland? Spiral of Stars. Okay. Okay, these are names of a bunch of moons and planets and stuff. Okay. Seeker of Signs. Wait a frick it. Wait a fudgin' frick. Wait a fudgin' frick. It all comes back to Tetris. It all comes back to Tetris. Everything leads to Tetris. Okay, I'm just looking at the thing real quick. Even if it's not important. There's a lot of detail in this, and I appreciate it. The king? The Pope is in on it. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're moving along. Does the Pope like Tetris? Or does the Pope like Tetris? Depends on which Pope we're talking about. Past Pope or future Pope? Past Pope or present Pope? Okay. We're skipping. We're going back, guys. Apparently, I'm not good at math or reading. We've got to go back to first grade. Sorry. burn it with the rest of the house. Don't worry, this place will be set on fire once we get the pet ant, the dogs, find my mom. And we already grabbed the crown jewels. So yeah, just those 3 things, and then we can burn the place to the ground. With the rest of the cult. And pet ant was number 1. To be fair, the puppies probably should have been number 1, but the pet ant's really great. Just so you know, whenever I do make a long form playthrough video of this, one of the thumbnail is just going to include a pet ant. It's just going to be an ant with a collar on it. Because I think that is so dumb and funny. And like 2 people will understand the reference. Ooh, out of gems. Another supply pit. Okay, this is about the pictures and how they connect and stuff. You know? I've seen worse. I've seen worse. But they're actually pretty good. Is that like cut off pieces of paper? Yeah, that's good for that, especially. Draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter in their name. Wow. The amount of things we could have learned and puzzles we could have solved if I'd found this at any point. At any point prior to the past 10 hours. So many apples. Tooth 2. So close. There's a thought that counts. Okay. Question is, guys, do we get any information from this? Some of these rooms I don't think we're actually getting anything from. I mean, I think she just likes apples, you know, like Apple Appreciation Day. I mean, Teacher Appreciation Day, you just give them apples. Why did I do that? Rock? Why did that get blocked? Oh wait, I remember I allowed that one at one point. I never thought that would be how it would appear though. Okay, we're in here. The thing is that I have my moderation settings set to the highest possible degree because I think it's funny the things it blocks. Once it blocked someone telling me that there were 3 ways to do something because it was sexual. So like I just have it set to the highest moderation because I enjoy seeing some of the stuff it blocks. Most of them I just ended, yeah, highest order. Like I just find it entertaining. And then Crazy Lady was blocked for misogyny. That was also a good one. Okay. Oh, there were shoes? To be fair, it's 1:30. I need sleep. We're here for math. Don't worry, guys. We got to the 4th grade. We can do math. You are not a real woman was blocked for homophobia. Oh. Oh. I guess. Okay, I can kind of see that. Oh, well, we just, right off the bat, they didn't even softball us into this. Damn, okay. In my mind, you have 12, you subtract 11, you get 1. You multiply it by 1, you still have 1. You multiply by 4, you have 4. You multiply 4 by 2, you have 8. You divide 8 by 4, you have 2. Yes. Say anything to today's world. 1 squared is still 1. 1 times 18 is 18. Divided by 9 is still 2. You can't resend 2. Understood. Are they going to give me an easy one and make me look dumb? 1 plus 4 plus 17, 21, 22. 22 minus 1. 22 minus 18 gives you 4. 4 squared is 16. They gave me an easy one. They literally gave me an easy one. This is bull. That is baloney. They gave me some BS out of the earlier that was literally did not add up. That is BS. I will get the clip for next stream and see if you guys can explain it to me. Because it made no sense. And we still didn't get the thingy for the treasure map. Sadness. We still didn't get the spoon. You're right. Alright, let's look at the thingy on the... Let's look at the thingy on the thingy real quick. That made sense. Let's look at the stamp real quick. Yeah, I'll say a quick look at the stamp. I will. I am going to sleep. I'm just checking the stamp. To be fair, me saying the thingy on the thingy is honestly, that's just my typical vocabulary. That's not much new. That's a blimp. That's a freaking blimp. Yeah. Yeah, it's a blimp. It doesn't have a shape on it though. So Nuang being what's the color that we have from Nuang? Nuang being a Nuance, not Nuang. Nuance. Gosh, freaking nuance being a triangle is not perpetuated in that stamp. It really does look like a G from a distance, though. I stand by that. I also was looking at the photos before, and I said plot, and I looked at the person with the headgear, and I said pilot, and then I just face palmed, and I was like, I'm an idiot. All right. On that note, yeah, sure. On that note, that is going to be it for today. I hopefully will be streaming tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if I do not. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the assistance. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys again later.